Hi there, Serena is a product manager on the Nexus team, and we brought her over here so we can check out the new Nexus 7. And Serena, can you tell us about what's improved, what's better with the new Nexus 7 versus the one that came out last year?
So a couple of things to highlight is in terms of the design of the device, we've actually made the device narrower. It's 5.5 millimeters narrower. I think one thing that you'll notice is it just fits really nicely in any hand. The new Nexus 7 actually features the world's highest resolution 7-inch tablet. It has a pixel density of 323 pixels per inch, and as you can see, we're actually looking at excerpt from Flipboard. Just really makes all of your content come to life on display. Another thing to note about the display is it has an enhanced color gamut, so it's just much more accurate in regards to the range of colors that it can show. Another big improvement that we made to the product, if I flip it to the back, is we went from mono to dual stereo speakers. So we now have stereos ported out from either side of the device. Again, great if you're listening to movie soundtracks or playing games. It just really gives you that nice immersive feel. And finally, in regards to performance, Nexus 7 has great bump. We've added a 1.5 gigahertz Snapdragon quad-core processor, and it offers up 80% greater CPU performance than the previous generation. And from a graphics standpoint, it's up to 4x in terms of graphics rendering as well as overall performance compared to the previous generation. So I think overall this just lends itself to an amazing both content consumption as well as people being productive on the new Nexus 7. So really excited about the display, audio, as well as performance improvements that we've made on the product.
Let me show you a couple of the features. So one of the things that we introduced previously in Android is the idea of multiple users. With 4.3, you can now create what we call restricted users. So the idea is that you might want to create a new user for your kid and restrict what they can get access to. So I can add a user here, and this time, rather than just adding a full-blown user, I can pick restricted profile, and we can, oh, sorry, I need to set a lock first, so it wants me to put a lock in. So let's lock my device, because I don't want my kid to be able to use my profile. Okay, so now I'm creating a new profile for my kid. I can literally decide what I want to give him. So, you know what, I don't really want him using Chrome, but I know he likes this game Beauty and the Beast, so I'll turn that on. He's really loves playing with cars, so I'll turn on Asphalt 8. Let's see, what else might we want to put on for him. He likes watching some cartoons, so we'll put on Netflix, and that's it. And then when I go, turn the device back on, we now have two users. You can see there's one for my kid, Dylan. Press that, it logs in, and now when he unlocks, he basically has a restricted profile with just the applications that I want to give him. It's really simple. So that's one of the features we have in 4.3. There's a lot of other platform enhancements that we've done. Now, of course, with this device, we have quite a lot of number of pixels. So getting that performance required us to do a lot of work at the system level. So we work very closely with Qualcomm to improve the performance of how the GPU rendering works with the Android framework. We've been working on a synchronization framework at the low system level, so we worked with Qualcomm improving that. We did things like made better thread migration between the cores. The result is you get a really nice performance. Now on top of that, this is also the first mobile device that we're aware of that has OpenGL 3.0. And this is a new version of OpenGL. It adds a lot of enhancements, has a standardized texturing format, it has a lot of new features for texturing. And the result is you can just create much better games. So let me show you examples. So they've actually, with this latest version of Asphalt 8, they've scaled it up to the higher resolution, the 1920 by 1200. And they're also taking some advantages of OpenGL 3.0 features. One of the things in OpenGL 3.0 actually is that you've got 32-bit shaders now, so you can get higher fidelity rendering. So you can see the detailing on the road, on the cars, etc. And so that's just an example of some of the features that we've added. There are other things in Android 4.3 which are very useful, like Bluetooth Low Energy. That is the product in a quick nutshell.